You know what's been really funny, though? Random side note. Darktide dropped a patch today, and the patch did some tweaks on certain weapons. And what really warms my heart is going into the Steam discussion page for a video game and reading all of the really funny entitled comments about people whining about things. And then you actually go and play the game and you do stuff and you realize not much has changed. But everyone's just being a little bitch. You know what I mean? People are complaining because they took away the Power Sword's infinite cleave when you charge it. Instead, it just has a really heavy cleave. But if you have blessings and perks that, well, I don't think it's a perk that helps, but if you have the blessing that helps with cleave, like if you get a hit, you gain like 175 plus cleave for X amount of time, you're fine. Like, you can still infinitely cleave with it. It's so silly. Bro, that's one way of putting it, but yeah. I have a really interesting way. I'll tell you guys about it after, but it'll be fun. All right, anyway, for those of you just joining us, Simple Russians versus UN. Both sides have some pretty bonkers gear, in my opinion. Russia has 3 BTR-80 Alphas, 3 BTR-80s, 2 Hinds, excuse me, 2 Hips. God, if they had Hinds, that would be even worse, but anyway, they've got a mix of AKs, M84s, PKMs, AS Vals, VSSs. I saw DP-27 in the mix, which is a World War II machine gun. RPGs, 26s, RPG-7s, or is it 28? Oh, whatever. And then they've got the 2 Hips, which have 3 guns each. And then they got a command gas right there, and there. It looks like they're distributing medical and whatnot. Blue 4, meanwhile, for UN Force. They've got 2 BMP-1s.
Server crash, nothing new, smile.
Of course. Clement Pepper, thanks so much for the 4-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Blue 4, meanwhile, 2 M113, M2 50 cals with shields, 2 BMP-1s, 2 transport Urals, 2 PKP Humvees, excuse me, with 2 transport Humvees, and then 3 D30 batteries, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be sector direct because I don't see them actually having artillery rounds. To basically act as AT, and then you got the Command Vic right here, which has an Igla. And then these guys have a mix of AK-47s and AK-74s. Their sniper rifles are CZ-500 hunting rifles, which I absolutely love. You can hear them bashing on the Vics. They got some RPKs as well. And then once in a while, you'll see a dude with an M4, and they got some freaking M47 Dragons as well for AT. This is an honest-to-God crazy mismatch of weaponry, and I love it. Like, my God. Anyway, let's go over the roster here. So, Popsy's going to be leading the UNAT Team 1. Fan, Shinny, Waifu, Bialy, Lesdiak, Games Kropa, Drexo, Dawadox, and Wojek are working under Popsy. Ash is going to be leading a recon unit with Swola, Majorcon, Demovar, and Zixme. Nubass leading Fury, in fact, the House Logic as a vehicle crew. Second vehicle crew is going to be Olaf with Patriot, Principal, and Sam. First mechanized group is going to be Solomons leading Twig King, Pro Hunter, Petru, Bay Potato, Gene Cope, Camrad, and Gogu. Second mechanized group, which I'm pretty sure are going to be the BMP-1s based off of where they are, is going to be Galician leading Mika, Baku, Ethan Price, Beckert, and Mel. The lighter groups, which are the 113s, but they also have the heavy AT, is going to be Rigel leading Shay, Parthius, Kato, Wombat, Lamer, Bob Winchester, and Rannick. And then you have NASA leading the entire side. Meanwhile, on the Russian side, you got Dimas leading Dmitry, Ambrose, Pablo, Engel, Mars, Znari, and Bartoloni. You've got the second group led by Pogo _, with Barrows, Kermit, Cheeseburger, Dennis, Ezio, Dennis Sweet, Callie, and Roland. Third group being led by Magistorm, with Heineken, with Bisophorus, Pipolaco, Mato, Tikro, Drake, and Cake? Kook? I don't know. Anyway, Mr. White leading Rick Hunter, Emil, Manchot, Jonathan, and Murdy. Adamek leading Nox, Malgrim, Paywell, Brother Erectus, Depso, and Settler I Hate Integrals. Kerrigan White leading Polinsky, Marcus, Mike, Kyle, Combs, and Kajonovich. Skipu leading Vexen, Wictorks? Yeah. Pingus, Artur, Petrovsky, MFL, Unique, Albercu, and Giovanni. Flip for Flap is commanding, and Ivno is flying a helicopter with Viva and Jiraz. I butchered a lot of those names. I apologize for nothing. So it looks like OFCRA is going to be taking, because they only have 100 players, usually we see OFCRA in 130, so looks like they're only going to be taking 3 of the BTR-80 Alphas and 2 of the BTR-80s, both helicopters and the command vehicle, whereas Blue 4 seems to be poised to take 1 of the M113s, 2 of the BMP-1s, possibly 1 of the transport Urals, 2 of the AT guns, and some of the command Humvees. Let's go ahead and look over at the AOs here. So the first AO they have to take within the 50-minute mark is this little village. There's literally nothing around it. It's just this little open hellhole of a village. My God. And then you got this bigger area, which is an even bigger village with no fortifications whatsoever. The final objective is this entire area, which is a lot of village. Oh my God, it's just going to be open field nonsense here. More power to the vehicles at that point. I think OFCRA is going to get the main advantage with those 3 BTR-80 Alphas, but I mean, if Blue 4 just set some good ambushes with their dragons, they can annihilate all of them. So we'll just have to see how this goes, but mission has started. End of mission will be 4:20. Nice. Because it's 3:50, and it's an hour-and-a-half mission, so the end of the mission is going to be 4:20. Wait, no, that's only if it was 30 minutes. Fuck, never mind. It's 5:20 my time. I think it's in Central, Eastern Standard, but whatever. Or Central Standard, fuck, whatever. All right, yep, so they're taking that. They took 1 of the Urals. They're leaving the 113, and they're leaving 1 of the AT guns. As I figured. Meanwhile, OPFOR... Okay. Well, if you bet Blue 4, I got some good news for you. Ah, man. I forgot to write down my highlight paper. Well, better late than never. 25-minute mark, we have our first little funsy. I'd imagine they're going to respawn and take reserve roles and join in because that was someone bugging out, but that's pretty damn funny. Hey, Nemesis, they should restart the mission, right? Wait, this isn't FNF, my bad. Now I want to see if the other one blows up too. Anyway, they left 2 of the BTR-80s, so they're fielding 3 BTR-80 Alphas and 1 BTR-80. So is this one gonna explode too?
For some reason, when I tune up the heli, it like floats over the ground. Maybe that was the bug.
No, I do not, Patches. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ooh. Almost. Almost. Ah. What a tease. Wait a second. So, what's going on here? You know, I think I found the issue. I knew it. Where there's an issue, there is always a saboteur. So my question is, did he just do something to that chopper? So cute and innocent, no one would expect it, right? He cut the engine lines. The damn rabbit sabotaged the chopper. He's gonna go 2 for 2, isn't he? My God.
Ahí va.
We got respawn.
Son of a bitch. Well, he's uninvolved. Come on now. Exactly.
No, pero si es que tengo radio, pero no funciona.
Da igual, la tiras y coges otro.
You know where the fuck is second helicopter?
Alright, so main op 4 group's going this like wide around sort of BS. You got these 2 groups also doing that wide around sort of BS.
Sí, estoy en creo. Me guiarás tú, ¿no?
Tienes un micro dagger.
Czy to już z drugiej helki zawinąłeś
El LZ,
spadochronu?
donde pone el LZ morado.
Los demás embarcad. Y no agarrido dentro del
Arriba.
helicóptero, por favor.
No, coño, hay un LZ. Literalmente pone LZ,
Czekamy na
coño.
rozkazy.
No vamos a Intercom 3 y ahí ya
No pasa nada. Getting people...
Wait for it. Right, BFG? They gotta jump over the chopper lines instead. Well, they respawned most of them. They still have 2 casualties, but hey, you know, that's just it be like that. It's floating. Anyway, I'm sure Fluffers did nothing bad to it, right? It's totally fine. Look at that, Blue Force made this nice little defensive line here. We'll take a look at it in a second. And you got these forces now going around and flanking hardcore. I see.
To nie mogło się udać.
Where we were supposed to be, yes?
Chcę wyjść na piechotę.
Well, they can always take a vehicle in. Alright, I'm gonna be keeping an eye on that because I feel like Fluffers did something to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at Blue Force's defensive line here. We have AT Gun 1. We have AT Gun 2.
Have that covered for me. Yes,
Damn,
sir.
that
Try
dude's
getting
strong.
it right in that little keyhole.
Did the transport helo forget something? Nah, it didn't. I don't think it forgot anything important. And then we have an AT team just chilling right here, making fortifications. Ooh, lightning. You've got another defensive team all the way out here. This AO's wide open. And then you've got another team all the way out here. And then these guys trying to come around on the left side as the main Russian force comes around this way. You know what'd be funny? I think it's gonna bank left too much now, but...
No, mieliśmy na plaży suwit? A to też jest...
Are they coordinating with that other mechanized team? Oh no.
I can't move my turn.
Wait a minute.
Have
Oh my
unlimited
goodness.
bacon, but no more games. Or games, unlimited games, and no games.
What are they on about? Looks like Mike got out of the chopper a little late.
Je crois qu'il y a des mecs qui sont sortis hein, sur le...
Okay. we got the BTRs now coming in. What microphone do I use? I'd have to look into it. It's German headset for sportscasting. Are they French? So OFCRA has a lot of different groups that play in it. OFCRA itself is a French community, but they've got Polish, British, American, Czech, and a few other communities that come in some Spanish too.
Ah, Siska.
They're just walking in on foot. Looks like their medic woke up. You got this BTR pushing around. Is this an 80 Alpha or the regular? Nope. So that's one of the 380 Alphas they have. Yeah, and I think in my, it's part list or something, but I forget. It's either PC list, part list, whatever. It's been a while. Take a left. Oh my gosh, it's the one BTR-80. So it doesn't have the autocannon. Hence, the fact that it doesn't have the A in it. This is funny. And it's only on the YouTube link then, my bad. So these guys are trying to turn and engage to engage the guys that got out. These guys almost drove right up to them. That vehicle just completely drove around the northern group that never engaged, so they don't know that they're up there. These guys are just chilling in a ditch right now, not realizing they're being hunted. Oh, excuse me. He's already got his RPG out. They're waiting. Oh my god. OFCRA have done a pretty far dismount here. I think they're also looking for that group that engaged their helicopter. Speaking of the helicopter, looks like it picked up the remaining Russian forces back here, and you got two Vanguard forces on the rear. Oh my god. Random sneeze fit. You got the chopper way up here. Looks like it didn't pick anyone up. And instead they just took another BTR-80 into the AO. Yeah, VDV. They've been promoted to a motorized force. So now OFCRA is fielding 3 BTR-80 Alphas and 2 BTR-80s. Are you kidding me, buddy? God damn it. 1 second. That is one of my weaknesses. It's never just one sneeze. It usually has to be anywhere between 5 and 10. Oh my god. What was that, 6? I've lost count. It's either 5 or 6. Jesus. Oh, Axel, is it Namalsk or is it something else?
For a quick reminder, BTR is attached to SWAT 4 to 600 meters.
Alright, I might actually go and try that later then. And that'll give me a second to go and send Patch the mission file for tonight. 1 second. Because after you sneeze 20 times and your nose gets stuffed. Well, I'm a hot mess today. All right. You know, there's sick, and then there's the aftermath of being sick, where your body's still getting over, like, you know, the final parts, but it's still, like, actively... Oh, you know? I'm trying not to get sick again. Meanwhile, look at this. So that AT team, this mechanized team has ended up driving right on top of this group. They're waiting with that RPG. They see the flag sticking over. Now, you gotta remember, these guys don't have third person, so they can't third person cheat and see down this little riverbed here. Are they remounting? That's hilarious.
What did you say, Sweet?
What the hell? Ohio door, I swear, bro. Whoa! What? Ohio door, bro. Open.
What, hey, can you cut that engine real quick? Can you ask,
I see. So Op4 installed a door right here to distract Blue 4. That gun turret's now disabled. Driver, I think, just got knocked out. Vic just took another AT round. Now they're shooting at Blue 4 back there.
eyes up, Petro, eyes up.
Yeah, they're sweeping on the riverbed over here. And they've got no rear security. So I think they're actually going to pull back and then run into this 3-man team. No, 4-man team. With a 5th. They're calling that smoke grenade out. Oh. Combs gets knocked out. Fluffers, you bastard. I knew you'd be behind this. He's here to watch. Grenade just took that tree out. Now Blue 4's returning fire. They're gonna sandwich these guys.
We're fucked up.
Tiro granada, cojones, no te levantes.
No me levanto.
Ahí va.
Oh, there goes Kyle. So I see Fluffers put a tracking device in the chopper, and it followed up for... Oh, God. Burst of machine gun fire just knocked that guy out. Blind fire from Op4 in a panic. Fluffers has seen enough. He knows the end is near for these guys. A platoon in a platoon place, yeah. Well, most of Op4 still out here. You have the chopper out here providing long-range support. Gene's been knocked out. You got Mr. Hunt over here. He's trying to stay hidden. Oh, well, these guys pulled back to their Vic. They still got 2 people out here. Yeah, they're all pulling back. This is 1 life, yes. Do they have weapon sway? I would imagine some weapon sway, yes. Surprised OPFOR is not sending up anything to assist, you know, like no BTR-80 to assist from range or whatnot. They're just kind of leaving these guys out to dry. But they have the manpower and the force to send in, so I don't see what the issue is. You got the other VDV group over there, too. But I think Blue 4 are mounting up to leave the area after they, you know, gave this group a pretty bad black eye. 1 person has passed out to blood loss. They have AT ready in case they get charged, but no, Blue 4 is just going to pull out. Got this 80 Alpha coming around, but it's just going to probably go up to the VDV guys instead. Yep, this is OFCRA. That's on Thursdays. Friday Night Fights is, interestingly enough, on Fridays. I think Mike's coming down. He's needed, though, to bring up Polonsky. Now it's coming around. But now this group's decided to redismount after the other group pulled off. What are you doing? So now they're alone right here. You got another... I think there's a little bit of miscommunication going on. And then we just had one of the AT guns start firing. I think that's it right there.
Position. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Gonna try and mark it on the map now.
He's got World War II AT grenades on him.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
Shoot, and try and mark it on the map.
I don't know what we're looking at.
Enemy.
Uh-oh. Got some fire out there. Not sure. Yep, that's the BTR-80 Alpha crew. They spotted the Blue 4 in the open here. AT was fired. I don't see an explosion. It was over. Where'd their BMP go? Wait. Where? What happened to their BMP? But... Alright, so these guys are now on foot. I have no idea where the BMP went. I don't see it in the sky. Where'd the BMP go? What the BMP doing? What? What are you doing? So he's a crewman. He's dead now. So where... I don't see any smoke other than smoke grenades, so what happened to the BMP? I am so confused here. And now you got Baku looking for the crewman because the crewman's run up here and found the freaking VDV dudes. It's so confusing. Still got the tank gun firing at OPFOR. I don't know. You know what, Patches? I did not need that thought in my head, but thank you. So this squad has basically been left out to dry. It's probably going to get almost fully wiped and then have a really long walk back into the AOs. You've got one group that's now back capping the final sector, which is not going to count until the mission actually ends. Dusk just took a bullet. I can't tell if that's a ricochet from that gun or people actually firing up here. You know, the gunner of that gun does have a -1, which makes me think they shot someone. Which means that they might have sniped the BMP. Which would be hilarious because the Russians don't have any BMPs, they only have BTRs. But there would be like, where is it? You know, like what happened to it? Like it's literally gone, reduced to atoms. I have no idea. Yeah, so you see that tank gun now firing at the infantry right here. Yeah, their medic got hit right there, so they're trying to bring him back. That might not be doable, though. You have another element starting to come from the north. And these guys are coming around to flank. Dusk woke back up. This has been a rather interesting round, hasn't it? Oh. Oh, this is rich. This is actually rich. Wow. Yeah, so AAF hit the helicopter. He's going to be able to land that, though, and potentially repair it. Ooh, something just came over. Tried to hit it. You still got this group, the VDV, coming in that became a mechanized group with their BTR-80. Those guys are getting shredded. Where's NASA in all this? He's in the middle of his guys right there. Ivno also in the middle of his guys. So again, each one of these objectives is worth 2 points. This will be cashed out at the 50-minute mark. That'll be cashed out at the 50-minute mark. That'll be cashed out at the hour 30 mark. If all of Blue 4 spare 5 or less remaining die, then Op 4 gains 2 points, vice versa for Blue 4. If the ground commander of either side dies, then the other side gets 2 points. So it's 10 points total for either side.
Y'a qui? On est 4, y'a qui manque qui là?
So got Baku trailing over here. And you still have that AT gun firing down at Op 4's main line there. MFL appears to have opened up.
Alors, tous en bâtiment, je suis pas sûr. Moi, je propose qu'on se casse dans la ville. Hein. On aura plus de chance en ville.
Ouais,
que...
on se casse dans la ville, on se casse dans la ville.
Il y a du monde. Non, 50 mètres, 50 mètres.
I think they're calling out that there's contacts north.
Non, non, il n'y a plus d'alliés, il n'y a plus d'alliés dans la ville.
Oh, Dust just got knocked out. Galatian just got knocked out.
Je vais à l'intérieur.
That was your own guy, though. That was your own dude! Well, yeah, you're right, it was their own guy. Now it's just a stain on the snow. It's okay, guys. If Blue 4 is getting their butts kicked by Op 4, Op 4 will come in and save the day. Excellent. Just freaking excellent. These guys are pulling away as this BTR-80 Alpha stalks them. I think both BMPs are down now. So Op 4 have a vehicle advantage. Now you have another, that BTR is coming back.
Pas que l'opération il gagnerait grand chose à.
Attends, il va pas juste par terre.
Il est mort.
I think that dude's dead, unfortunately. I think that AT gun finally got a kill. Well, Phoenix, if you do !OFCRA, you can make it to next week's game. FNF also plays tomorrow. They do have a vehicle kill, so they did score that. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, these seem to be the main focuses of action here. They're putting AT in here. Pingus going CQC. He gets blown away. Dust pushes out. He gets blown away. Can Mail solo clutch this with his RPK?
Encore quelqu'un en vie.
They're taking the 20-second off on OFCRA? Got it, Elbenek. Thank you for letting me know. I guess that'll be a DayZ day. Because that Friday is the 23rd. That's my anniversary, so I can't do anything on that day. Rhino Elbenek. No! 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 2 in a row. Wow. That's amazing. This poor man. He's crying. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Just another day in OFCRA. Don, go ahead and pay it out now. It's, yeah. Wow. This man was about to get annihilated by multiple Russian forces coming in. But thankfully, the server has saved him. Final predictions. Based off of where vehicle placement was, I feel like this could have really gone either way. Blue 4 could have easily sniped the rest of the BTRs coming up. This one could have flanked and done a lot of damage, but eventually one of the M47 Dragons would have taken that one Vic out. Rest would have been pinned down right here, taken out by the guns, but Op 4 could have remaneuvered and just gone to the south, but Blue 4 has redefined their defensive line, so I feel like Blue 4 would have probably won this, but I don't have a lot of confidence in that. It could have really gone either way, but Fluffer's got the server. Fluffer's got the damn server.